Hey, I wanted to share with you 5 headline hacks that you can use for any holiday sale, and I'm going to show you an actual campaign that we're running. And so these are 5 things that you can do to add urgency and effectiveness to any campaign, any holiday sale that you have. So Labor Day is coming up in this case. You've got Mother's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, and of course, Cyber Monday and Black Friday. Those are always big ones. So here's some things that you can do. 5 headline hacks for any holiday sale. So let's start out with number 1 is you want to call out to your prospect. So in this example that I'm going to show you, this is actually a live campaign that I'm working on right now. This is for a client of mine, Dent Research, who's having an event that we are promoting, and this particular event has already been promoted. We had a main promotion that ended several weeks ago, but we've got Labor Day coming up, so we wanted to do about a 5-day sale where we're going to offer people a special deal again. And so what we have is an existing offer that's out there, but we're going to add a little bit of excitement to it. Now, the final version of the page won't look exactly like this. This is just a copy that then gets sent into the production team. But let's look again if we're gonna talk about the call out. I'm sorry, my slide is being a little bit wonky here. Let's put that a little bit closer to the center. This is hack number 1 of the 5, is you want to call out to your particular prospect, because it's just like if you were walking through an airport and somebody calls out your name, and you know it's really busy, and there's all these people around, but you hear your name called out, you're going to look around. So it's the same effect that we want to have on somebody who sees this ad or sees this page. So in essence, what we're doing is we're saying, hey, would you like to save $300 on our biggest event of the year? And this particular message is going to be seen by people who are already familiar with Dent Research, and so they'll know that this is they're already very interested in anything that this group would promote. So the fact that it's the biggest event of the year, that's going to be of interest, and who doesn't want to save $300, right? So that's number 1, is you want to call out to your particular prospect in a way that's going to really grab their attention, okay? And then the second thing is the benefit. So there's got to be a real clear benefit, a reason why they would want to continue reading. And here I'm not talking even about the benefit of what you're about to offer them, but the benefit of continuing to read into the ad that you have, okay? So let's look at how we're doing that here. So to celebrate the end of summer, which the reader is going to relate to that, that's just kind of anchoring in the reality of, hey, yeah, I get it. So it's summer, so I'm in the right place. I'm reading the right thing. They know what's going on. We've slashed the price for you to join us at this event. They'll already know what that is. So this is excuse me, this is a reason to continue reading the ad. And so what's going to happen is you're going to feel, if you're reading this, you're going to feel like, okay, yeah, I got to see what this is about. So you're going to read on to the next step. Now, of course, this may actually be the first thing that somebody sees, but we want to set this up so that even if they do see this part first, that they're going to go back and read, okay, so what's up? What's really going on here? And this little section is the benefit of continuing to read this message. And if it's, whether they're reading it or whether it's a video or whether even it's, maybe a radio ad, whatever, that's the next part that you want to put in there. So the third hack that we want to use in these 5 hacks for any holiday is putting in a strong offer, right? So you want to have a strong offer. That's key, and that's actually maybe the most important part, is you need to think through, some people say make it irresistible, and of course that's great if you can do that. at the very least, it's got to be very strong so that somebody has to stop and think, dang, that's something maybe I should take advantage of. So in this case, 30% off is going to be hard for anyone to resist for something that they would like to enjoy that could cost $1,000. So there's a $300 savings. That 30% has got to be pretty compelling for the right person. Okay, so that's the next thing, is you want to be sure that whatever you're promoting, you've got a very compelling offer for it. Okay, next is a reason why. Now this is kind of subtle. Not everybody catches this when they're creating copy, but having a reason why just makes it feel like you're not being tricked. Okay, so when somebody tells you why they're doing a thing, you go, oh, okay, I get it. And really what that is your brain is going from that emotional part where it says, man, I really want this. If I could only justify it, and as Mark Twain said, there's the reasons, there's two reasons a man does anything. One is the reason he tells his wife, and the real reason, right? So the real reason is the emotion. The reason he tells his wife, or the thing that you tell your brain to rationalize, that's the reason why. So you always want to give people a reason why if you can. And so we're doing that here. We kind of hinted at it up here. Celebrate the end of summer, celebrate Labor Day. Oh, okay, well that's why they're doing, this special offer. That's why I can save $300. Okay, well that makes sense. There's no catch, it all makes sense. It's safe to proceed. So now your brain, has been anesthetized or whatever. I mean, that's kind of it sounds a little bit hostile, but the reality is you need to help people get through that sort of rational, that over-rational block that they may have so that they can move forward with a decision, okay? So that's the next thing, is you need to have a reason why. That's number 4 in our 5 compelling or 5 headline hacks for a holiday headline. And then number 5 is you can put a timer on there. It's going to be very effective, okay? So the technology is there. It's really simple to put timers on emails, on landing pages, and if as far as the actual thing that you put there, whether it's a live timer, like you can see here. Of course, now this one's a little bit funky because it's going into the minus. I'll have to talk to the production guys about that. But the idea is you have a live timer here. Those seem to be very, very effective. And so in any case, you want to, so if you can put some type of a live timer in there, that's definitely the way to go. In any case, you definitely want to have some type of a clear point in time when this offer ends. Of course, that's always the benefit of running some type of a holiday sale. Now, just to show you one last little sort of bonus tip here is that the way that we're actually implementing this, you can do as well, is what you want to do is recycle everything that you possibly can, okay? So in this instance, we already have this existing page. What we're going to do is take this copy, this what we call a pre-head, and we're going to drop that in on top of this copy here. And so what that's actually going to look like is something like this. Again, this is not the final version. This is what goes to production, and then they'll make it look a lot better. But you can see here we've taken this pre-head, and now we're just going to use the whole rest of the existing copy. What we've done is we've replaced, oops, let's get back to this. We've replaced this headline complex with this one right here, right? So you can see how now the main feature, the draw, is the 30% savings for Labor Day, and then we're right into the message. Join us as we pull back the curtain. You can see that's what we started with right here. Okay, so those are some things you can do to promote a a product or service that you have. There's virtually nothing. Oh, sorry about that. Let's get back to a little bit of an easier screen to read here. There's virtually nothing that can't be promoted this way, whether it's a service or a product. And it's always a good opportunity to create, at the very least, create a little bit of goodwill and add a little additional sales over any given holiday. I hope that helps, and keep me posted on how that works for you.